She replies. When she's bored, not because she cares. Here's something men ignore all the time. Just because she replies doesn't mean she's interested. A woman texting you back isn't always a green light. Sometimes it's just boredom. Nothing more. If she really liked you, she wouldn't just reply when she has nothing better to do. She'd be thinking about you, curious about your life, wanting to talk. But when she's just bored, her replies feel dry, lazy, sometimes delayed for hours or even days. And when you do get a message, it feels like a favor. This is what most guys don't catch. You're not a priority. You're a distraction. You're something she pulls out when she's lying on the couch, has no one else to text, and doesn't feel like scrolling TikTok. And the crazy part? You keep replying fast. You keep investing. You think, well, at least she replied. But the truth is, you're entertaining her. You're filling a gap until someone else she actually wants to talk to shows up. Let's make it even clearer. Imagine this. You message her in the morning. No reply all day. Suddenly at 11 p.m., she responds with LOL or that's crazy. No question. No follow-up. Nothing to keep the conversation going. You reply instantly, thinking she's finally free. But she vanishes again until next week. That's not interest. That's convenience. When a woman is into you, she doesn't make you feel like an option. When she's bored, she does just enough to keep you hanging. Know the difference. She never texts first. You always chase. Let's be real. If you're always the one starting the conversation, she's not interested. That's not effort. That's imbalance. And in dating, imbalance always leads to disappointment. A woman who's into you will want to reach out. She'll want to hear from you, even if it's just a simple hey or a meme she thought you'd laugh at. Interest creates effort, and effort is always mutual when it's real. But when she never texts first, that's your signal. She's not thinking about you. She's not wondering how your day went. You're not even on her radar until you show up in her messages. That's when she decides if she feels like replying. And here's where most guys get it twisted. They take her late replies as a challenge. They think she's playing hard to get. No, she's not. She's just not chasing you because she doesn't want to. You're the one putting in the energy. She's just letting you. Let me show you how this plays out. You wake up and text her, morning. She doesn't reply for 8 hours. When she does, it's one word. Hey. No follow-up, no emoji, no vibe. You try again the next day, same thing. Week after week, you keep starting the conversation. She never initiates, not once. But you tell yourself, at least we're talking. Bro, you're not talking, you're begging. If she's never curious enough to check in first, then she's already decided you're not the guy she's excited about. Stop chasing someone who's not even walking toward you. She's too busy, but always has time for others. We've all heard it. I've just been super busy. Life's crazy right now. I'm swamped with work, sorry. Now don't get me wrong, people do get busy. But here's what you need to understand. Being busy isn't the same as being unavailable. There's a big difference. Because no matter how full someone's schedule is, they always make time for who they actually want to talk to. That's just human nature. If a woman likes you, she'll find those 5 seconds to send a quick message. She'll make a little space, even on her worst days, to check in or say something small, because she wants to. But when she hits you with, I've just been busy over and over again, and still has time to post selfies, hang out with friends, or comment on some other guy's story, let's be real. You're not a priority, and you feel it. Deep down, you know it. You start telling yourself, maybe she's just overwhelmed or ashamed, or I should give her space. But that space turns into silence. And that silence turns into you feeling ignored, while she's still active everywhere else. The truth is, when a woman keeps telling you she's busy, she's hoping you'll get the hint without her having to say it. That way she can avoid confrontation avoid guilt, and still keep her image intact. But don't fall for that. If she really wanted you in her life, you'd already be there. No excuses. She talks to you like a therapist, not a man. This one hurts, but it needs to be said. If a woman constantly comes to you with her emotional baggage, vents about other men, tells you how guys keep hurting her, and you're always there to listen, you're not her man. You're her emotional sponge, her therapist, her comfort pillow, but not the guy she desires. You've got to wake up, brother. A woman who's genuinely into you doesn't dump her relationship trauma on you like that. She doesn't constantly talk about other guys because she's focused on you. She's trying to attract you, not unload on you. But some men fall for this every time. They mistake being the good listener for being needed. They think, well, she trusts me with all this, so it means something. No, it means she feels safe talking to you, not being with you. You've become the guy she runs to when another man breaks her heart, not the man who makes her forget those other guys ever existed. And here's the real issue. You accept it. You sit there, giving her advice, showing her how different you are, hoping that maybe one day she'll wake up and realize you're the one. But here's the truth. You're the one who needs to wake up. You weren't meant to be her emotional support system unless she's giving something real back to you: attention, effort, interest, respect. If all you're getting is her problems and none of her passion, it's not a connection, it's a trap. Stop confusing access to her emotions with access to her heart. You deserve more than being the shoulder she cries on after chasing someone else. Her eyes are on her phone, not on you. Here's something men ignore every single day. When you're with her and she's glued to her phone, she's not present with you. And if she's not present, she's not interested. It's that simple. You're sitting next to her, maybe trying to talk, maybe even trying to impress her a little. But she's scrolling, texting, laughing at something that has nothing to do with you. You feel invisible, don't you? Like you're just there filling space while her mind is somewhere else. And yet, you ignore it. You say, oh, she's probably just checking something, or she's just distracted. No, man. She's uninterested. Her attention is somewhere else because her desire is somewhere else. When a woman is into you, your presence is enough to hold her focus. She doesn't want to miss a second. She looks at you, she listens, she engages. If she's always checking her phone, barely reacting to your words, giving you those half nods or fake laughs, she's already clocked out mentally. Here's the truth. Attention is the new currency. If she's not giving it to you, she's not investing. And if she's not investing, why are you? You've got to stop accepting crumbs. Stop making excuses for women who can't even look you in the eye because they're too busy watching TikToks or texting guys who excite them more. If you want real attraction, real interest, look for eye contact, focus, presence. If you're not getting that, you're not the main character in her story. You're just background noise. You're not crazy for noticing. You're just finally seeing what she's been showing you the whole time. She flirts with other guys, right in front of you. Let's cut through the nonsense. If she openly flirts with other men around you, she does not respect you. Not as a potential partner, not as a man, and definitely not as someone she fears losing. And yet, some of you let it slide. You sit there while she laughs a little too hard at another guy's joke. You stay quiet when she plays the "he's just a friend" game, even though you see the way she lights up when he texts her. You let it go because you're scared of being insecure. You don't want to seem jealous. You don't want to push her away. But brother, you're already pushed away. A woman who wants you is not showcasing her attention for other men. She's not trying to make you compete. She's not trying to trigger your jealousy to get a reaction. She's locked in. She respects your presence enough to not treat you like a backup dancer in her attention-seeking performance. When a woman flirts with other guys in front of you, that's a power move. It's her saying, look at how many options I have. What are you going to do about it? And if your answer is to stay quiet and tolerate it, she's already lost any attraction she might have had. A woman who's truly interested protects your connection. She doesn't test you like that. she values you. But when she disrespects you publicly and you still stick around, you teach her that she can do anything and you'll still be there. That's not strength, that's surrender. She keeps you around for attention, not love. Let's get this straight. If she's keeping you in her life but doesn't offer you anything meaningful in return, you're just a source of validation. She likes the attention, the affection, and the compliments you give her. But that's all it is. She's not in love with you. She just enjoys the ego boost. A woman who's really interested in you doesn't treat you like a side act. She doesn't use you for moments of fun when she's bored, or as someone to rely on for emotional support when it's convenient. When a woman is into you, she'll prioritize you, invest in your relationship, and make sure you're not left guessing what your place is. But when she keeps you around just to feel good about herself, that's not love. That's selfishness. She's there for the attention, not for you as a person. And don't fall for the trap of thinking, well, at least she's around. No, man, you're not some backup option she's keeping warm until something better comes along. You're not a placeholder. You're either a priority or you're not. It's time to stop being someone's feel-good guy. You deserve more than to be a convenient distraction. You deserve someone who wants you for you, not just to make herself feel good when her confidence is low. Wake up. Stop letting her use you for what you're giving her without giving anything back. She ghosts you, then comes back. When it's convenient, you know the drill. She goes silent for days, sometimes even weeks. No explanation, no reason, just nothing. And then, out of nowhere, she comes back like nothing happened, all sweet and friendly, as if she never left. This is not normal behavior. It's disrespectful. A woman who genuinely cares about you doesn't disappear without a word. She doesn't just vanish when things get tough or when her attention is diverted. If she's gone silent for a while and only pops back in when it's easy for her, that's a clear sign that you're not a priority. You're just a backup when she's bored, lonely, or needs a little ego boost. Here's the real kicker. When she comes back, she expects you to pick up right where you left off. She expects you to be available like nothing's changed. And she might even try to act like she didn't ghost you in the first place. And you know what most guys do? They take her back. They're just happy she's back, and they forget about the fact that she left in the first place. They think, maybe she was busy, or she was just going through something. Number. She disappeared because she didn't think you were worth her time. So when she comes crawling back, don't just let it slide. Demand respect. Set boundaries. If she's truly interested, she won't treat you like someone to fall back on, only when it's convenient. She'll be there consistently, showing you she values you, not just using you when her other options fall short. She doesn't make effort to see you, but she's always free for others. It's simple. If she's not putting in any effort to see you, she's not interested in you. And you know what? It's that easy to see. You don't need to make excuses or wonder about her feelings. A woman who likes you will make the time, even if she's busy. You won't be left waiting around while she claims she has no time, but somehow always has time for her friends, her family, or other guys. She's just not prioritizing you. That's the cold, hard truth. Think about it. How many times have you tried to make plans with her, only to be met with vague responses, maybe next week, or I'll check my schedule? Meanwhile, you see her out with other people, having fun, laughing, enjoying life. If she can make time for them, but she can't carve out a single moment for you, what does that say? She's not even trying. She's not willing to put in the effort to see you because you're not a priority in her life. Real attraction isn't just about texting back and forth. It's about action. It's about finding ways to actually spend time together, creating memories, building something meaningful. If she can't do that for you, no matter how much she claims to like you, you've got to take a step back and realize you're not the one she's chasing. Stop accepting her excuses. Stop waiting around. If she's not making an effort to see you, She's making it clear where you stand in her life. She constantly cancels plans or doesn't show up. If a woman is genuinely interested in you, she makes plans and shows up. No excuses, no last minute cancellations. But if you're constantly dealing with her backing out at the last second, flaking, or just not showing up at all, she's not invested in you. Simple as that. Look, we've all been there. You plan something, get excited, put in the effort to make it happen, and then she cancels without offering any solid reason. And even when she promises to make it up to you, it never happens. It's always next time, or I'm sorry, something came up. At first, you might tell yourself, maybe she's just busy. Maybe it's a coincidence. But if this becomes a regular pattern, you're no longer looking at a coincidence. You're looking at disrespect. If she were truly interested in you, she'd want to be there, to see you, to spend time with you. When she constantly bails on you, she's telling you, without words, that you don't matter to her the way you think you do. It's frustrating, it's hurtful, and if you keep accepting it, you're just allowing yourself to be the guy who's always on standby. You're the guy she knows will always be around no matter how she treats you, and that's not the kind of relationship you deserve. Here's the key takeaway. Stop accepting inconsistency as normal. If she cancels plans once or twice, sure, life happens. But if it's a regular thing, take the hint. You deserve someone who values you enough to keep their word, show up, and actually put effort into the connection. Here's the cold, hard truth that no one wants to admit. If she's not putting in effort, she doesn't want you. There are no exceptions, no gray areas. If she's not showing you respect, if she's treating you like an option, it's time to wake up and realize that you're just wasting your time. So, stop making excuses. Stop pretending that things will magically change or that she'll come around. She won't. Women don't change for men. The sooner you accept this, the sooner you can start valuing yourself and stop chasing someone who doesn't deserve you. It's a hard pill to swallow, but it's the reality. You can't make someone care about you the way you want them to. If you're going to chase someone, make sure they're chasing you back. If they're not, cut your losses and move on. I want to hear your experiences. Have you been stuck in this cycle? Have you seen these behaviors happen with someone you've liked? Drop your thoughts and stories in the comments. I'll be reaching out and connecting with as many of you as I can. Don't just watch. Let's get a conversation going and help each other out. You're not alone in this, and the more we share, the more we learn. This video wasn't meant to bash women. It was meant to open your eyes to how easy it is to be trapped in a one-sided situation, believing that it's all your fault. It's not your fault. Now you know what to look for, and you can do better. So, make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and stay tuned. There's more to come, and trust me, you'll want to be a part of it.